Good morning. Welcome to the morning sit. It's the 29th of June, Monday, and we're going to sit for 20 minutes. And you can sit for 5, 10, 15, 20, whatever suits you. So let's begin. Good morning. Yesterday I had a little story from the Bible. Um, Today I think I'll stay there in that sort of area. And the reflection is about the value of quiet. Jesus he would often take himself off for a quiet. He'd go for a walk in the gardens in Gethsemane. He went off to lead the disciples to talk with the other people. There's often references to him walking away from the crowds or from people to be quiet. And the ultimate was the 40 days and 40 nights, like a full kind of retreat. This was the time when he spoke about the devil tempting him. And I'm not so much each to their own, always each to their own, in terms of interpretation and understanding of what's being said in any spiritual text. I don't really think that the devil is an entity in and of itself outside of ourselves. Really, the temptation of the devil is really just the temptation, to me, of our own mind, taking us away from a path of, it can be of righteousness, of quiet, of action, of whatever it is, that I trust that we ultimately have within ourselves a moral value compass. And the little voice comes in, often, to me, the devil will just tempting us away from that. Even for myself, when I get up in the morning, but for this little piece of my day, the 2% of my day where I come and sit here, I might be wrapped up in bed. It's very cozy, it's very cold. Maybe I just don't need to go and do that this morning, or I'll do it another day. It won't matter if I miss one day. It's not that important. Or if we're, deciding we're going to eat more healthily, but then we leave ourselves off the hook, the little voice comes in and says, well, it'll be okay for just one day. So it's that little voice that takes us away from ourselves, distracts us out there into the world, gives us, in some cases, the path of least resistance. But out of resistance and out of the more difficult, what's perceived as more difficult things, we find ourselves growing more, developing more, learning more about ourselves. Really, we find a way to be stronger. We find what we're truly capable of. We find we are tracking towards, when we look after our health and look after our body and look after our mind and our relationships and our work, and we tend to those things, we are coming closer to, I believe, our true nature, our divine self. But our egoic mind is not interested so much in that. Our egoic mind wants to believe it's in control and it's running the shop. And so when we still ourselves and look to still our mind doesn't necessarily want to go there quietly and easily our mind believes that it has to stay talking about everything and that it's in control of everything and it has to control everything and know everything and tell you about everything. The mind is busy. It's a busy place. It's got a lot to say, but it's not who we are. And I suppose that maybe is the fear of mind and its chatter, that its value might become diminished, and somehow that subtle idea of who we are becomes diminished or less valuable unless we are talking it out. But yeah, that's probably a longer story, a longer chat about who we really are at our core, and our minds function to take care of us. But we are not our mind. We are not our thoughts. And when we delve a bit deeper, we'll find that we are not who we think we are. We are not who we think we are. We are something much more powerful, much more beautiful, and much more unknowable. And coming to know, which seems like a contradiction, coming to know ourselves as unknowable is a powerful place. It's the depth of our own being. It's one quietly, slowly plumb. That which we think we are is unknowable. In the Gita, Bhagavad Gita, and I Ching, and the person, and truly Christianity. We're not this or that. Not this, not that. I am that I am. No one comes to the Father except through me. If we change that out a little bit, no one comes to the Father except through the me. You can't go to your true divine self. You can't arrive at the Father, the Godhead, the universal energy, unless you navigate through the idea of me. Me has to get dropped. That's a whole other morning's story. Today, notice how our mind talks us away from what we might want to do. We might want to go for a walk. We might want to eat healthily. We might want to call somebody. We might want to do something that we know is good for us. But watch how the little voice, it's like, that one about the little, the good angel and the bad angel, the devil on the shoulders, the voice is one thing. Oh, we should really do that. And says, well, we don't really have to. Well, we could, but it's easier if we don't. Find your center, find your power. So, yes, may you have a beautiful day.